all the mock drafts. We're talking big media here. Who do they got taken for the Detroit Lions at 6 and 18? So we're going through them all. We're talking about CBS, ESPN, Tankathon, all these different mock drafts for pick 6 and 18. Put it together, show you who they got, give you my thoughts on it. Without further ado, let's get this thing going. For pick 6 right here, these guys have the Detroit Lions taking Bryan Bresee. We're talking about the Draft Wire, Pro Football Focus, USA Today, and Draft Countdown. When you look at Bryan Bresee, I think for me, he's definitely somebody the Lions could really look at pick 6 because the Lions need help at defensive tackle. He's exactly that. He will be there with the 6th selection, and it makes sense considering that other players potentially won't be there. So you got a lot of networks going Bryan Bresee with pick 6. And I cannot argue with that one. Now, I hope this one comes out true here because we got 3 outlets, Pro Football Network, SI NFL Draft Bible, and Pro Football Focus Draft Simulator got the Detroit Lions taking defensive lineman Jalen Carter out of Georgia. Now, you already know I love this guy. I think if he fell to the Lions at 6, you got to be doing backflips because he is my number 1 rated player in all of college football, of all the prospects. I don't think there's a chance in hell he's going to be sitting there at 6, but you never know. You honestly never know, and some of these outlets believe that he is there. If he's sitting there at pick 6, it is run to the podium, put in the card. I don't care if Roger Goodell gets mad at you for doing that. He is that special of a player. This guy, you'd fit him in the defensive line, game over. Go ahead and just call it the nastiest defensive line all in football. But again, the odds of him being there is unlikely. Folks, if you've not hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button really quick. The more likes we get, the more chance that this video gets pushed out there. Now I got a head scratcher here. CBS Sports has the Lions taking C.J. Stroud, quarterback out of Ohio. I do not believe that they're taking a quarterback with the 6th pick. Even C.J. Stroud, first off, I don't think he's going to be there. Let's be honest here. He played a hell of a game in the championship round, in the playoff round there, and almost beating Georgia. I don't think he's going to be there anyways. The Detroit Lions don't need a quarterback. I think this one's a far fetch from happening, but that's who they got. Don't believe that's the route they go. Another player interesting coming up here is a lot of people's kind of their the guy they want to get if Will Anderson or Jalen Carter is there, and that's Myles Murphy from Clemson. I love me some Myles Murphy. Myles Murphy is my number 3 ranked prospect behind Will Anderson, behind Jalen Carter. If he's sitting at pick 6, it's 50-50 right now. I still think it's more likely not that he's not there, but if he's there, Jalen Carter and Will Anderson is gone. You take Myles Murphy. He's a very good player. Get after the quarterback. You pair him up with Aiden Hutchinson. You got your bookends. I understand we don't need edge as much, but he's the best player available. You got to go BPA. Even if it's a position you have, you don't want to select a position of need just to do that. If a player is there that's good, like a Myles Murphy, go ahead and take it up. Go ahead and take it up. Next here, another player who's rising in the draft board, and that's Tyree Wilson. Very good prospect here. CBS Sports, Walter Football's got the Detroit Lions taking him, and I think in all honesty, you're going to start to see him more and more, probably in the upcoming weeks and months for the Lions at pick 6. Again, he's a bookend player. You put him there next to Aiden Hutchinson, just like a Myles Murphy situation. And you got yourself a kick-ass pass rush. Definitely. I'm not going to be upset if they went Tyree Wilson. He is my, I'd say, number 5th ranked prospect in this year's draft. Very good prospect, though. And if Brad Holmes goes this route at pick 6, you can't argue with it. You can't. It would be a hell of a pick. It really would be. Still got players I would prefer over him, but that's the draft. And beggars can't be choosers if they're all taken ahead. So that's just one of those things. Here, we got a crazy pick here. I don't understand this one. Wide receiver Quentin Johnston from Pro Football Network and the Draft Network. I do not believe in at all the Lions take wide receiver at pick 6. Doesn't really make a lot of sense if you ask me. I understand. He's a great wide receiver, blah, blah, blah. The Lions don't need wide receiver. We do not need a wide receiver specifically at pick 6. That would be ridiculous. You got a good wide receiver core right now. No need to put another one in there. We got to get Jamison Williams moving, and we need help on defense. I think that will not happen. Absolutely not. Crazy pick right there, if you ask me. Now, this next player is actually on some at pick 6, but majority at pick 18. And even in my latest mock draft, I got the Lions taking Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon. Very good corner prospect. I have it at pick 18, though. The Draft Network, CBS Sports, both of them, Pro Football Network, USA Today, all have the Detroit Lions taking Christian Gonzalez because he's a very good corner. The Lions need help at corner. He's a dog. He gets turnovers. Literally perfect for the Detroit Lions. It's like perfect fit, if you ask me. The Lions, if they took him at 6, I'd be shocked. This would be a pick 18 for me. He would be a great pick at 18. Now, I do like other corners ahead of him. Joey Porter Jr., but the odds of him being at 18 is unlikely. Hell, some people got him taken at 6. But if he's there, you take him. If he's gone, I like Christian Gonzalez. We don't know what's going on with Keely Ringo and other corners in this draft, but that would be a hell of a pick at 18. Here's another defensive back they got taken at 18 here. Defensive back Brian Branch from Alabama, the Draft Wire, Pro Football Network, Draft Countdown, all got the Lions taking him here. I have him under Christian Gonzalez, under Keely Ringo, under Joey Porter Jr., but there could be a run on corners. And if they're all gone, I could see a situation where the Detroit Lions say, we got to get this guy. Corners are running. We have to solidify the back end of this defense. Let's go ahead and take him. I can definitely see that happening. That's just the way things work here. Next player, Jalen Jones out of Texas A&M, another cornerback. This would be a run-on situation. The run's going on. The Lions kind of getting screwed here. And I don't know if I would take him at pick 18. Maybe in a trade-down scenario, if you're trading down from 18. That's a possibility. Or if you traded back up in the first round, late in the first round, because you didn't get a corner at 18. I can see that. That's who they got going here. CBS Sports, man, I don't know if this will happen, but I would not be upset getting the man, the myth, the legend, Trenton Simpson. CBS Sports got us taking him. He's a very good linebacker, the best linebacker in this year's draft. This would be at pick 18. I doubt we go this route because I don't believe that Brad Holmes value linebacker that early, maybe in the second round. But Trenton Simpson is a force to be reckoned with. The Lions got Simpson. You should be happy because you put him right there in the middle of that defense, good to go. I think you would have Malcolm Rodriguez, you'd have Trenton Simpson, you would have Derek Barnes, probably Alex Anzalone if they re-sign him in free agency as a guy who can kind of pique their interest right there. That's a possibility. He would be a solid option for the Detroit Lions. Tankathon's gotten the Lions taking Cam Smith out of South Carolina. Again, I'm not sure I would do this at pick 18. Not 100% sure. This would be a little bit of a disappointment, but again, he's still a good corner. Maybe in the second round, potentially, that's an option, even though this is a first-round draft. That is just my thoughts on this. Now, Pro Football Focus, going all the way in here and taking Bijan Robinson, running back out of Texas. A lot of people would kind of wonder, why are they going running back this early? Well, he is the best running back in all of football, folks. He is, and if you got a running back for the Detroit Lions to complement him with Jared Goff and Jamaal Williams and DeAndre Swift with the wide receiver, you have the best offense in all football. You would. It would be ridiculous. And I don't know if they would do it at 18. I don't know. And he may not be there as well. There's a possibility. Now, Walter Football here has got everybody's favorite corner, Joey Porter Jr. at 18. The Lions got him at 18. That's a home run. Absolutely is a home run. Some mocks. People take him at 6. But you're getting him at 18. He's my best corner in this year's draft. I think he would be a stud for the Lions. And if you got him at 18, it's called a value pick, folks. That's exactly what it is. He would make this defense, he would finish this secondary off. It'd make it much better because we got beat. We got tore up in the back end of this defense, folks. We just did. It's one of those things where that would hurt. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Let me know in the comments section your thoughts on these prospects from the big media out there. We're dropping videos every single day on LNU, so get ready for that. With that said, folks, adios.